Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Illusion Fox Gaming. Today we're doing the level 90 quest in Old Charlian from the Endwalker expansion. Aggressive expansion. Medjina would like you to make a special delivery. I'm meaning to speak with you. Mrs. Totterer mentioned the most astonishing thing to me earlier. Is it true that you aided in the liberation of Werlet? I see. So you fought the weapons of the 7th Legion alongside none other than the Black Wolf himself. Well, then that makes you the perfect candidate for our next job. You see, we're planning to send our latest samples of military equipment to Werlet's interim government. Since Gaius Balsar oversees such matters, who better than his sister in arms to pitch our wares? Word has it the Werlet forces are in the process of choosing a supplier to outfit their troops, so we're keen to throw our hat into the ring. So, would you be willing to assist us? Wonderful. I can't thank you enough. If my sources are correct, you should be able to find Gaius and Turndiff. Should you get chance upon any potential adornments for Mr. Totterer's necklace, please do bring them back with you. Okay, so we need to go to the locks. Yeah, we're heading to Turncliffe. I was expecting you. Are you perchance aware of the ongoing situation? What situation? I see. Then you are here on some other business, yes? Samples of military equipment. You have my thanks, but there is a more urgent matter that requires my attention. I received a report that the G Savior Mark II has been stolen from the hangar here in Turncliffe. I am here to speak with an eyewitness. If you're willing, I'd like you to join me. Your insight may prove useful. Thank you for coming at such short notice, and with them no less. As luck would have it, she decided to pay us a visit on another business. Owing to your present crisis, however, I had her accompany me here. Tell me, is it true that Mark II was stolen? I'm afraid so. While I was performing maintenance on the Mark I caught sight of a man approaching the Mark II and looking very suspicious. Our culprit, in other words. I called out to him, demanding he state his business here, but when he turned around, my heart nearly jumped out of my chest. The man who stared back at me was Valens von Varro, I am sure of it. Impossible! He ripped his glass before my very eyes. Unless the dead walk among us, that simply cannot be. I only know what I saw. Though he wore a visor, the likeness was unmistakable. Even his magenta armor was identical. Pray forgive the interruption. I bring urgent news. These former captains of the 7th Legion insist they speak with you. But please forgive us, Father. Our father, he... Calm yourself, lad. You are safe now, I promise. Now tell us what happened. Father, Valens came back and told us to show him where the war machina are. We know how to get in here, so we sometimes come for a peek at the big machines. After telling Valens how to sneak inside, he made off with the G-Savior Mark II. You know what boys have been through? I know how difficult it must have been to confess what happened. Your bravery is commendable. Now you'd best return to the orphanage. Fear not, we will deal with this so-called Valens. Though I highly doubt he has returned from the dead, if that war machina was fallen to the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. We must give chase and swiftly. Will you lend us your aid? You have my gratitude. We will set out to reclaim the G-Savior Mark II as soon as you are ready. Pray inform the Ironworks staff when you have seen to your preparations. If you stand a chance against the G-Savior Mark II, you'll need to fight fire with fire. Luckily for you, we've already fueled the Mark I, which is ready for dispatch at your command. G-Savior Mark I's automated piloting system currently have us cruising towards Garlemald. If the perpetrator truly is Valens, I am all but certain he's making another attempt to seize the Imperial throne. Though that's precisely what he hoped to achieve with the diamond weapon after the death of Emperor Varus. But he did not succeed then, nor will he succeed now. I want you to pilot G-Warrior to make sure of it. While I'm entirely capable of taking the helm myself, I must concede that your skill outshines my own. Set up provide support from the rear cockpit inside the containment apparatus. Valens may have a head start, but I'm confident we will overtake him once we have the engines at maximum output. And the rest is up to you. Heat signature detected, 3,000 yalms to the fore. The readings are unmistakable. It can only be the Mark II. Ideally, we would shoot him down before he can detect us, but doing so would destroy the vessel and him with it, making it impossible to identify the culprit. Our only choice is to draw near and neutralize the vessel's propulsion systems, even if it means alerting him to our presence. I beg to defer. Someone has wormed their way into our frequency, but this voice, it couldn't be. Oh, but it is. How long has it been, Lord Baelsar? I suspected Nero Tull Scava. So the rumors were true. You survived the battle at Castro Meridium, and now work as an engineer under Cid. Work under him? Clearly you are misinformed. I'm merely using my unequal talents to save the poor fool from his own ineptitude, and now I am here to do the same for you. Overconfident much? Egotistical, maybe? Do enlighten us as to how. It's simple, really. I've crafted an armament that will mobilize Garland's wretchedly designed vessel. I've even given it the perfect name. I call it the Anti-G. Expecting this day would inevitably come, I took the liberty of loading it into the Mark I's weapons bay in advance. You're welcome. No, adventurer, listen and listen well. What I'm about to tell you will be the key to sinking the Scarlet Vessel, and while I find the idea of its destruction unbearable, it is nevertheless the perfect opportunity to prove who is the superior engineer. Garland or myself, do put on a good show. Oh, this might go badly. Activate the homing interface. You are to lock onto the vessel and immediately even fire a barrage of anti-G missiles. When your Aquarius is aware of our presence, he will undoubtedly take evasive maneuvers. The anti-G is a flawless achievement born of scientific genius, but that is of no matter if it misses its target. Understood? The design so the human input can't miss. Homing interface activated. Commence bombardment. Why, I dare say you're a natural. The Dapper-S propulsion engines neutralize our Aquarius defenseless. What are you waiting for? Capture him. No, he's not finished yet. So the corn brute had some fight left in him. I trust you can show him the folly of his perseverance. As more quickly, must go after him. What cruel irony that the vessel should crash here of all places. Surrender. There is no escape. It's you, Gaius. And who are you? Oh, what do you mean? I'm Valens. The man doesn't inherit the Imperial throne. Very well, we will do this the hard way. I will not soon forget how Valen's face froze with fear in his final moments. How the light in his green eyes extinguished alongside the flame of his life. Yet the resemblance is uncanny all the same. I will not ask again. Who are you? Answer sincerely or atone for your sins with your life. My name is Procopius. I served as a pilot of the 7th Legion under Lord Valen's command. When I reviewed the 7th Legion's records, I saw no mention of there being another of his kin within its ranks. Your face? Surely not. That's right, and I would gladly do it again. Were Lord Valens to become Emperor, his life would be under constant threat. This is my expression of devotion, my willingness to sacrifice myself in his name. To go so far as to change your own face. But why steal the Mark II? Like your master, I presume you wish to use it to ascend the throne? The throne is but a means to an end. My true aspiration is to embolden the people of the shattered remains of Garlemald to rise up once more, and take what is theirs by birthright. Only we Garleans are unfit to inherit this star. Herding the cattle masses as we milk them for all they are worth. That is the way it should be, just as Lord Valens envisioned. In the words of Emperor Solus, no lands must remain beyond our grasp. Go forth, conquer, rule. No. No one has any more of a right than anyone else. The ravings of a madman. Lest you wonder, I have not killed him. We have recovered the Mark II and apprehended our perpetrator. Let us return to Turncliffe. My thanks for lending your aid despite the suddenness of my request. The children will be able to rest easy knowing the impostor has been captured and the vessel reclaimed. That said, you are here on other business. Let us delay it no further. So that was the quest, Aggressive Expansion. Thank you for joining us here today for this little video here on YouTube. Hopefully we'll see you again either for another video here on YouTube or maybe one of our mini streams over on Twitch at the same channel name. Till then, I hope all of you have a wonderful rest of your day.